Hi, I'm Mark Boundy. This week we're talking about agility. We talked about corporate agility with my podcast with Jamie Baxter of Quick, but I want to talk about agility not only on the big corporate sense of changing your company's direction in the face of a COVID emergency, but changing your direction and your focus in an individual sales opportunity with your customer because it's the same reasoning, it's the same logic. And if you understand this, you'll be able to sell a lot more responsively to changes in your customer, changes in your market, new different kinds of customer. So we use a tool that I call the offer value statement. And it's something I talk about in my book. So the basic format of this offer value statement is the same. It starts with either the best or the only. I worked at one company where we really wanted to be the only. If it was the best, you probably didn't have a great product at Gore, at this company. But best or only is okay. And then the general product category. So it was the only wire and cable, the only commercial real estate loan, the only COVID-19 vaccine that does, that is, that has, and then your differentiation, how you're different from the others in your category. So later this week, I think the Pfizer vaccine is going to be approved. And so it will be the only COVID-19 vaccine that is approved for use in the United States. As soon as there's a second one, the second one will be the only COVID vaccine approved for use, the only COVID vaccine that is approved for use in the United States and doesn't require an ultra cold chain for distribution. And so differentiation can be not only a single thing, but a combination of things. I made tons of money when I was in commercial real estate loans by having the only commercial real estate loan that combined the low, easy, minimal prepayment penalties of a bank commercial real estate loan, but also had the long, fully amortizing loan term of 20 or 25 years of a life insurance company loan. There's lots of life insurance companies out there making lots of loans. There's lots of banks out there making lots of loans, but you either had an either or situation. I was the only vendor that gave you both, and we could charge a premium price because a lot of people wanted that, but some people wanted both of those so badly that they would pay a premium in the interest rate or a premium in the price. So your differentiation is understanding how you're different. And it's very viable to have your differentiation be a combination of two things. Think how valuable it is to have the only non-drowsy allergy medicine. There's lots of allergy medicines, lots of things don't make you drowsy, but when you combine those two, it's an extremely valuable combination, and it's highly differentiated. So now that you know your differentiation, that's good, but most companies are okay at this, but they don't translate that differentiation into what that means for a customer. And so I've done another video about this where we talk about how important it is to talk about your differentiated capabilities, but you're the one who has to do the translation for your customers into the customer's language, and the customer's language is the customer outcomes. And so when a customer, and you understand a customer's business and all of the available outcomes that they're looking for, the things they're trying to fix, the things they're trying to accomplish, the things they're trying to avoid, and you can, with your capabilities, help them fix, accomplish, avoid some of those things, the more of their business you understand, the larger this win-win overlap area might be. So that's the key to selling, is understanding the customer's world, understanding your differentiated capabilities. If they just want a COVID vaccine, if they just want a commercial real estate loan, that is kind of category value. Anybody can get that. But if they want a commercial real estate loan that combines those prepayment penalties and that fully amortizing term, they have to get it from us. So now I'm differentiated. And if I can find a customer that wants that combination, I'm the only one who can provide that. That's a win-win for both of us. So I hope this helps you. When we're talking about corporate pivots, what Jamie Baxter did was he understand that he had a great technology engine for connecting resources with consumers of those resources. He originally defined that as restaurant workers and restaurants that needed somebody to cover a shift. They had a no-show or a call-in or something like that. And so he had a technology engine that connected buyers and sellers, but those customers, restaurants in COVID, suddenly no longer needed people. So he had this great engine and he had to find a new customer that needed that engine, needed those capabilities. So he had to redefine the kind of outcomes for a new market. He successfully did that so that he could develop a new win-win for within a new market. Now, when you're selling on an individual opportunity, you have to do the same thing. You have to understand your customer's business, understand all of the outcomes they want, and then translate for them how you differentiate. So if you're selling to a brand new customer that you haven't sold to before in a brand new market, you have to understand their business so that you can fashion that, you can translate your capabilities into stuff they want, stuff meaning outcomes they want. And so that is the definition of sales and elite sales, is being able to talk to the customer about outcomes and help them find their way to outcomes they desire. This corporate pivot was actually changing the different type of customer you're aiming your capabilities at. I hope this helped. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Call me if you have any questions. I'm at mark@boundyconsulting.com. Go out and have a high value day, everybody. Thanks.